Hi artists, welcome back to Art with Ms.Guastini. Today we're going to be looking at some artwork by Kandinsky again. In case you forgot, last week we looked at some artwork made by a Russian painter whose name was Wassily Kandinsky. We learned that Kandinsky loved to focus on shapes, colors, and lines in many of his paintings, and he was often inspired by music. Let's take a look at this painting here by Kandinsky called Composition 8. What do you see? Think for a minute, and then say it out loud. When I look at this painting by Kandinsky, I notice a lot of shapes like triangles, circles, semicircles, squares, different kinds of lines, straight lines, squiggly lines, curved lines, and I also notice a lot of colors, purple, red, blue, yellow, and so many more. Alright friends, so today we're going to start off with a piece of paper, whatever paper you have, and again, any kind of materials. I'm using markers, color pencils, and crayons, but you could use paint too, or even cut up paper, whatever works best for you. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start to add some lines. I'm starting with a zigzag line all the way across my paper. Then I think I'm going to add some curved lines, and those are like little hills. And now I'm going to switch and I'm going to use a different material, a crayon, and I'm going to add a squiggly line. Feel free to use any kind of material and make any kind of line you want. Now remember, Kandinsky also loves to use shapes in his paintings. So I'm going to begin by adding some circles, and I'm going to add big circles, little circles. I'm even going to color in some of my circles. I'm also deciding and making choices about where I want to put these things on my paper. Next, I'm going to add another shape. I'm going to add some triangles. And again, big triangles, little triangles, maybe even some triangles inside of triangles. The last shape I'm going to add is going to be some squares, and I'm going to color some of these in. But remember, you can add any shapes you want. Stars, diamonds, hearts, semicircles, anything. The last thing I'm going to do is to add some extra color, because remember, Kandinsky loved color. Of course, we already have some color on here because I used a bunch of different colored materials to make my lines and shapes. But this is a fun time to break out some markers or some paint and just to add some extra splashes of color behind all the fabulous things you've already added. Check out some of these examples that students made. There's no right or wrong here, friends. You can decide where you want to put the lines, what shapes you want to include, and even what colors. The main goal is to be creative and have fun. Alright friends, I hope you had fun this week learning a little bit more about Kandinsky and looking at some of his other works of art. I am just so proud of what you've been doing at home, and if you are my student, please remember to continue to email me pictures of your work. I love seeing all the amazing things that you're making at home. I just wanted to say too, I'm so proud of you for continuing to push yourself and grow as an artist. I know we have just a few weeks left of school, but I do have a couple more fun things planned for us. So I will see you all next week. Bye, friends.